Hey guys, it's me, Parker. Welcome to my channel. I'm back. I talked about this in my weekly's update, but I pulled a muscle in my wrist and my hand. So I basically couldn't even touch my cards for like a week. So yeah, I'm back. I'm kind of just taking it easy. I don't want to overdo it. So I'm just slowly catching up with this week, and my apologies for that, but I gotta take care of my health. But yeah, it's feeling a lot better. It's almost back to normal, and I can do readings again. Yay! I actually really miss doing the readings. So we have a full moon in Aquarius on the 3rd. So full moons are really great for wrapping up cycles, releasing things that need to be released. And it's funny because I just felt the need to I don't know why. Oh, I just cut to the same card again, and it was upside down when I cut to it last time. And it's the Six of Pentacles, which is like a very give and take, reciprocation sort of energy, but in reverse, it's very one-sided. So we'll see what's up with that. I don't know what sign I'm doing. I'm just kind of seeing who pops up first. This might be my last reading that I can do tonight, just because I don't want to overdo it with my hands here. It is quite painful. Scorpio. We already did Scorpio this week. The Scorpionic energy's been coming out for a lot of people lately. Judgment. Interesting. Someone's making a judgment call, maybe, about ending a non-reciprocal situation. I did forget to mention, maybe in the last reading for Aries that I just did, when I say masculine, feminine, it's not man, woman, gender is a label that we, you know, um, you know, attribute on this plane. Divine, sacred, masculine, and feminine energy is just our flow, our receiving and giving of energy, right? If you want to look at that, like the womb and the seed, it's just, they're one and the same, just in different aspects, right? But we all have each within us. So if I say, King, Queen of Cups, just as I was about, I was talking about the seed. Ooh. Kind of hot. All right. Anyways, enough of my blabber. Let's get a sign, please. I don't know who I'm reading for yet. Pisces. Pisces. Okay. Earth energy. Masculine earth energy coming through. More earth energy. Five of Pentacles has been showing for people. That is the progression to the 6. And the Ace of Swords. There's been a lot of new energy coming in. Our feminine energy. Ooh, Sagittarius. Temperance, I like that. Is really coming out right now because our feminine energy, Venus, has been sitting in Gemini for quite a while. And it's finally moving. It's bringing a lot of collaborative and new beginning energy with it. So that's very exciting, especially with Leo season. We love that. So I'll just cut the deck, and then we'll go from there. Pisces. I'm a Pisces. I like Pisces people. I'm biased, though. Ooh, the sun. Alright, Pisces. Messages for Pisces. What's up with Pisces? Pisces this week. Pisces, okay. Ooh. Alrighty. Okay, so I was just talking about that kind of hot energy. Here's a Queen of Wands. She is very, I'm hearing domineering. With that world energy, This Six of Swords is movement. These two together is very indicative of travel. But it's also like travel within cycles. And it's funny because that world energy of that cycle is looking at that queen, and she looks like she's gonna friggin' poke someone's eye out with that. Her friggin'. I'm hearing sexuality, but that just to me is like referring to that Ace of Wands energy. Is a very phallic card sometimes. She could be a boss. It's just interesting. This is definitely like a cycle, and it's the end of the tarot, and it is the world, so it can be literal travel in the world. And this is a card of traveling, but this is like new cycles. It's simultaneously endings and beginnings, right? Because what happens at the end is the beginning. It's the Fool again, right? The major arcana in the tarot. They're moving away from this Queen of Wands. So whatever this Queen of Wands is to you guys, we'll see. We'll see what we're moving away from here. Hierophant. Could be dealing with a Taurus or Sagittarius, or have either in your chart or their chart. This could be all pertaining to you. Coming in towards you, someone's energy towards you, or happening in, to someone around you. So take it as it resonates, and if it doesn't resonate, then it's just not your energy. There's general energy playing out, but how that plays out is different to all of us. Some of us moved through this energy 2 years ago. Some of us are just going into it. Some of us, this is just not straight up not their energy at all. So if it doesn't resonate, just leave it. Just distorts the energy of the reading if you try and make it fit, right? It's not your energy. Don't take it on. It's not your energy. I did see the Three of Wands. That is the ships coming in. That's been coming out for people as well. That is going to be happening in this collaborative energy in Leo season moving forward. There's a lot of fire right off the bat, and this can be Leo energy as well. So this to me is talking about movement in Leo season. I don't know why I'm hearing you could be dealing with an Aries if you are, or if you're a cusper. There was some Aries, Pisces cusp energy in that reading. This played a big part in that reading, and so did those other two cards, the World and the Six of Swords there. So if you have Aries in your chart, I just heard North Node, you're a cusper, maybe check that out, especially if you're planning any kind of movement, or if you feel something coming in. Could be an Aries. Let's get one more card, please. It's not wanting to give me another card. Yeah, kind of feeling related to the Aries reading. That's a lot of Gemini energy on the bottom, showing up there. Yeah, interesting. A lot of Gemini energy. Oh, a lot of Gemini energy coming out. There's that Fool energy, with the Tower following. Maybe a situation where somebody walked away or got themselves unstuck here. Maybe you're getting yourself unstuck. 2 8s, that's like bossing up energy for sure. And there's that Gemini energy right smack dab in the middle. That's communication, that's moving forward. That's literally getting yourself unstuck. This is like being stuck. Primarily in the mind, but it's the minor to the devil, which is like being severely bound to something, right? Very bound energy, like how it's like you shall not pass. But then this is like, I'm fucking passing, and does, as Water and Fire would say, Tarot, she's amazing, does my ass look big as I walk away? That's that energy for sure. A lot of Gemini on the bottom, so some of you guys are definitely dealing with a Gemini or have Gemini in your chart. And I'm also hearing Gemini season, so that would have been end of May, beginning of June, that kind of time frame. I'm picking up on a lot of time cycles right now. That could also be referring to, because we have feminine energy. And what was I just saying? Maybe watch the collective reading, but that's that new cycles, that Leo energy and that movement. of our feminine energy. It's all feminine, really. I mean, the Magician is divine masculine, but there's a lot of feminine energy with this motion happening in this kind of ships coming in energy, which could just be referring to Venus moving out of Gemini. So I actually want to look at this Queen of Wands because I'm getting like kind of a weird vibe off this queen here. She looks like she's gripping someone's, like, you know. But she's like gripping it and by the balls, but like there's emotion there with that heart, and then this cycle is like looking at this queen like that shall not pass, like, oh no, I'm passing, like I'm gone, you shall not hold me. Even those look like balls. Okay, this is very sexual energy. What's going on, you guys? With this queen, it's almost like having a sexual hold on someone and someone's breaking free from that. That's kind of what I'm getting. Maybe that's why this queen's giving me a weird vibe. And I'm picking up Egyptian. Maybe someone here resonates with Egyptian past life energy, or yeah, I don't know why I'm getting. Could be a very karmic situation that's being closed out and moved away from. We have the 5 of Swords to the 6 moving. This is like very self-serving energy. But let's look at this Queen of Wands. Passion, okay. Kind of was getting that, just a little. All right. Yeah, it looks like somebody's moving away from a sexual connection here. It's just kind of what I'm getting, especially with that 6 of Swords and that world energy. Interesting. Tell me about this Queen of Wands. What's that referring to? The hold someone had on you, maybe? What's this Queen of Wands all about? That's too many. Gratitude. Okay, gratitude. I'm just hearing gratitude. This is a very abundant energy. This is like I said, ships coming in. But in order for those ships to come in, you have to have walked a path and then picked a new direction, right? And you can't break free into a new direction until you find peace with the road you've already traveled, right? That's what I'm getting with this gratitude energy. And with this having someone by the balls kind of energy is like maybe there's a real need here to acknowledge what that's done for you, or what, the situation has done for you, despite it seeming like it was all about one thing or something, We'll see what else comes out. Gratitude and the Queen of Wands. Gratitude and the Queen of Wands. I'm almost seeing maybe this Queen of Wands is in gratitude to someone. I'm getting a cold energy off this queen, but maybe she really is, like, there really is love there, and she's like, in gratitude, man or woman, for this situation and this cycle that's being closed out here. Tell me about this queen. Okay. And loss. Yeah, that's a loss. That's someone moving away. Maybe she's looking at a past situation where there was loss and someone moved away here. And she's finding new meaning in that. Right? Queen of Wands. Ooh, okay. Yeah, okay. Virgo energy. The Magician underlying is Virgo as well. Mercurial energy. Finding peace within. For sure. That can speak to that. Things in the past. That's a very, dirty deeds done dirt cheap kind of energy, right? I'm kind of getting with this cycle moving out away from this queen. Maybe this situation here that caused a lot of pain that's being moved away from. We have the Six of Swords confirmation with that cycle ending. The cycle's looking back at this queen, and maybe she's got this cycle by the balls now, because I just felt like weird heat on my right arm, because she's grateful. And she's moving into this new cycle, or moving away from those old, dropping down from the burden of this, the loss and the hurt from the Seven, moving into this new world energy. And maybe that's where this grateful energy is coming from, because with the Hermit, that's literally the light that he seeks in his lantern. Usually he's looking for it. In this deck specifically, he's a transformed Hermit. He's found that within, and the dawn is breaking behind him. And the Magician with the Queen of Wands is very, very, she's looking to her manifestation here, and she's a great manifester. She's charismatic, she's a go-getter, she's attractive, she's very charming, and she's kind of looking to what she's manifesting now in this new cycle, and maybe she's grateful that this, whatever this past situation was, has allowed for that transformation to really allow her to fully maybe grab this new direction by the balls and step into that very, very confident energy. Confident energy. Gratitude. Yeah, I'm kind of seeing this as taking life by the ball, grabbing life by the balls here. And I am getting a very sacral energy, so this loss and this could have been a very sexual connection. I'm just feeling a lot of sacral energy. That could also be talking about you just utilizing your fire, your passion here, with that gratitude, right? Being shown the way. Judgment, okay. Queen of Pentacles, there's the World. Yeah, breaking away from that Devil energy was over top of that. Yeah, it seems like a final end to something, that just, there wasn't really a place for it. You know, with that heart on her hand, right? And there's a heart here too, and the heart's all bound up, right? And in that one, she's portraying as very sexual, but her heart's kind of there, right? She's leading that way. That's how she's presenting, but her heart's like very deeply at the root of like this forward motion, right? And in here, it's kind of all bound up by ivy, right? So again, speaking to that, being really grateful for those situations that allowed you to have this, you know, to really step into your power here, because the Queen of Wands is very powerful energy. She's very, you know, she's setting her, she sets her sails to the shore, and she can make it happen. She can make anything she wants happen, because she is a magician. She, you know, she's very, she's made a judgment call, and she can make it happen because she's been through that shit, and she's, you know, she's grateful. She's grateful. Stepping into that. It's kind of like, yeah, you know what, fuck you, you did this to me, that really sucked, that really hurt, but you know what, even though my heart is kind of like this, and maybe I'm not quite ready to show that to the world, I'm still keeping that to myself. This is what I'm showing to the world, and this is the world, right? They're looking at each other. So it's kind of really calling you to step into that, that version of yourself that these situations have really allowed you to transform into here. So let's look at the world. What is the world? Wow. Okay. what was I just saying about culminations? The end of the tarot, and then it goes to the Fool. It goes to the one. It goes to the new cycle, right? So this is more fire energy. Again, could be a cusper. That's Aries there. But this is, the cycle. They're looking at each other, and she's like, okay, so we're done with this, right? We're done with this. We're setting our sights to a new shore, quite literally with this Six of Swords. She's like, I'm going to shore now, and they're like, are you coming? Are you coming, right? And that's like kind of leading with that wand. The Ace of Wands, like the minor, the wand that she's holding is like the mind. It's the actual new beginning, right? It's the minor to the Fool, and the world is kind of beckoning, this Queen of Wands, to lead with her passion from her transformed heart, right? To kind of open up that heart that was all encased in ivy, to take the lesson with gratitude of that bound heart energy, that was maybe being kind of overshadowed by, like, the persona, right? And to really step into that, and the world's kind of like, are you coming? Are you, are you, are you gonna go, right? Very interesting. And stepping into, and very youthful, have fun with whatever you're doing here, because there's definitely like a cheeky energy coming out here, and this is collaboration, right? um and maybe with that heart being kind of held back, it's he's like, do I go and collaborate, right? It's also about confidence, right? um Ooh. Yeah. There's on the bottom, there's talk of a King of Swords. And if you're dealing with a Gemini, then this could have been a Gemini, man or woman. With justice, something got cut out here. Somebody walked away. Maybe the way that they did it, wasn't really that great. And there was a lesson in there, and the message of this whole reading is to have gratitude for that, and to open your heart up again, and really utilize that youthful energy, vulnerable energy moving forward again, but being a bit wiser now, um, you know, um, this is like a curious, like, spying energy. It's very curious. It's inquisitive energy, right? It's like thought formations, like whispers of ideas, and intrigue and curiosity, right? Um, with the Two of Cups and the Nine of Wands, it's just with all this loss and this Eight of Cups with this King of Swords, something got cut out. With that justice, though, that is a lesson that needed to happen. And there is this Fool energy where you're taking that lesson now, and you're able to harness, your new beginning, right? I would just urge to be careful, to try and find that balance between your wisdom and we do become jaded, right? And when a Queen of Wands becomes jaded, she can slip into that overly sexual energy, right? Because she's like, fuck it, right? Like, that's what happened last time. But there's really a call here to, have fun with it, and be grateful for the lesson, and really, she's kind of smirking, right? So really, and she's got that heart there. She's kind of, there's leading from the heart, and then there's also manipulating, because you're in that, your heart's still closed off there, right? So it's kind of a call to how, like, with all this cyclical energy, there is a new beginning here. You're gonna jump off the cliff, because obviously this past situation's done, right? It's just kind of talking about, that balance between leading from the heart and passion with your new beginning, and not slipping into, energy that's tainted. There's a call to not be jaded here by this kind of shit, right? to really have gratitude for that and not let it turn you into the type of person that's going to approach this new beginning with like that overly sexual, manipulative with the magician there energy with the Queen of Wands can be, like I said, she's a master manifester, but you have to be careful what space you're manifesting out of with that energy, right? Not doing this to other people, carrying on that cycle, not carrying that that closed up heart energy, like how she's keeping her heart kind of small and she's projecting that like really hypersexualized energy there. Don't carry that that energy. Have gratitude, leave it in the past, take the lesson with you, but the heart is still attached to that new beginning, right? Don't overshadow the heart. Don't act out of this type of heart space, right? Take the lesson, have with gratitude for what it's taught you. Don't take that old energy from that old cycle into this new beginning, right? Right? So yeah, I'll see if one more wants to come out. Gratitude, just, this sucks, but it definitely, there's a transformation here, justice, that's what was coming out underlying with that King of Swords energy. A masculine doesn't have to be a man energy cutting out a situation here, and it fucking hurt, but it was justice, right? It was supposed to happen. So have gratitude for that, and